Peace. This is Aaron. Peace for healers. And this is merely me being in alignment with what I'm given to be alignment on. I did a poll on IG from Kyle Gray's Angel God Oracle. This is one of my favorite decks. Um, I pulled a card from this deck that I don't think I've ever pulled at any time, and I said 2 years on the video, but it's actually been well over 3 years, probably close to 4 years that I've been using this deck. And I've used this deck in readings for many people. And I don't think this card has ever come up in any reading that I've done for myself or for anyone else or on social media. The card popped out of the deck while I was shuffling, and just uh, so I can make it clear, whenever I do 3 minutes with the angels or 3 minutes with the dragons or 3 minutes with the fairies, I always clear the deck. I shuffle in a preliminary manner. So I set an intention, I clear, set an intention, shuffle, and then once I shuffle and I'm ready, I start the video going. And that's when I actually do the shuffle prior to pulling a card. So this card actually flipped over in the process of shuffling beforehand. And I thought it was an interesting card, but I just put it back in the deck and say, well, this is meant to be. It'll come up again. But I think in the video I even said I expected it to come out on the bottom of the deck, but it came out as the card. So I wanted to take a few extra minutes and dive in a little bit more on this card because it's I think there's something more to be shared and discussed here. The clarifier card on the bottom of the deck is courage and bravery. It's an interesting combination because the society, again, when I'm always talking about the society that we live in, we live in a society where sometimes it's made to look that up is down, down is up, right is left, left is right, wrong is right, wrong is left. You have to maintain your composure in all of the chaos that's currently going on and the chaos that's about to happen. If you maintain composure, it assists you in maintaining equanimity. Or actually, let's reverse that. If you maintain equanimity, that allows you to maintain composure. You can be calm as can be with absolute chaos because you know that you're protected. You know that everything happens around you. The things that happen don't necessarily happen to you. They may happen to others, but they only happen to you if you allow them to be happening to you. I just wanted to point out a couple things in regards to all of this. Um, this card has a angel, and he's obviously, if you take note, one of the first things that I noticed about this card when I flipped it over, and I didn't mention it, and I don't always mention everything that I notice with the card unless it's significantly relevant. But one of the first things that I noticed is the word composure, and then the fact that this angel has a sword, but the sword is laying on the ground in front of him, and he's in the midst of meditation, possibly even some type of energy work. This is an example of how you are to be. Everything that appears to have a battle tied into it, you don't have to be in the middle of that battle. And this is something that I'm slowly but surely learning for myself. The political battles and discussions that are going on in the United States, I, and I'm speaking personally now, I'm trying to avoid some of those political battles because it doesn't seem to serve any purpose. And even these political battles, if people don't want to hear the truth, they're never going to hear it. So I'm trying to put my sword down more. It's not going to stay down all the time, but your best bet is to keep your sword down and to be confident, have courage and bravery in the process. But most importantly, composure. Because if you look at things from a perspective of equanimity, you're above the situation. You're not just the person in the meat suit, you're the soul that's sent the spirit into this meat suit to live this life and experience. You don't have to put yourself in the middle of every single experience. Be the observer and have the equanimity. The next card down, which I'm gonna, I think these cards are here like this for a reason. The next card down is surrender. If you maintain composure and look at things from a soul level, you're surrendering to what it is that your soul has placed for you. Surrender is not giving up. Surrender is not weak. Surrender is just taking acceptance of the path that was laid out for you long before you were born. This is all part of a plan for the growth and expansion of your soul. And then I'm going to just pick one more card up from here because I think it's significant. Holy love. Holy love is where you want to be. If you have love for yourself, if you have love for others, we're all one. So try to find love as best you can throughout all of these things. All of these things are important, and it just needed to be expanded upon a little bit more with the pull of the composure card. And composure is the most important thing. And I'm going to throw one more card out there. The next card, intuition and downloads. I talk about that enough. I don't think I need to even say anymore, so I'm not going to. Um, I'll post the pictures of these on. Actually, I'm going to post the pictures of these on TikTok. I'll probably post them on IG too, but I'm trying to expand what I'm doing within the presence of social media. Um, Very interesting poll, especially given the fact that it's been a while since I've done one of these polls. Um, Gratitude challenge any day now. Anyone that's made it to this point, well, anyone that's watched this video, I'm grateful to you. If you watched it on YouTube, if you watched on IG, on TikTok, anywhere you've watched me, I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful that you've been being a part of my journey. This journey isn't just a one-way journey. This is a two-way journey. What I do is meant to benefit those that I connect with, but it also benefits me as well. And the thing that a lot of people don't seem to know is, as readers, a lot of people think that we're constantly reading and we don't get anything out of the readings. There's times when readers will sit down and do a reading, and as we're doing that reading, the background conversation is happening where the guys are like, "This applies to you too," and I've had plenty of readings where that's happened. Um, so composure. Um, Again, I'm grateful. If you did make it through to the end of this video, I'd love if you'd put a, yeah, any type of star or sun emoji in the comments. This is Aaron, Peace for Healers. I welcome questions. I welcome people scheduling for services. Gifts and guides is at the top of the list. Card readings. Personal development is about to come back. I'll tell you more on that shortly. And most importantly, for the next, or coming soon in the next 40 or so days, the gratitude challenge. I love you. Make sure you love yourself more. Peace.